How's it going, everyone? Can't take it here. Welcome back to an episode of Collector's Zone Haul. Just a very small pile today, but I also got a goodie and I'm very excited, so let's get to it. I really enjoyed this. Issue 1 of Damage Control. So we're following this dude and he's working in a building, and it's pretty much just, as the title says, these people work out the damage control that the heroes all sort of rack up, and it's just really, I really had a good time with it, and I want to get the next issue. It was just some stinking fun, and that's what I like. Now, I believe this is a first for this character. Issue 1 of Lady Hell. We've seen her, I'm pretty sure, show up a few times with like Vampirella and those kind of comics, very like Evil Dead-ish kind of style, and I believe this is her first comic. I could be wrong, it could be a completely different character, but I'm sure I've seen her at some point, and yeah, pretty good. Right, I was going to pick this up before last episode, but I had such a big stack. I thought, oh, I won't worry about it for now, and if it's still there when I come back, it's, you know, I'll pick it up, and it was still there. Issue 1 of Florida Man. This is really fun. I recommend it. It's just really funny, you know, funny shit, I will say, and I cannot wait to read the next issue. It's almost like Beavis and Butthead meet what's a good, I can't even think of a movie, you know. It's like, think of a character, he's got one goal, he's going to try and achieve that goal, but along the way he ends up doing like side quests. Oh, this person needs your help now. Oh, alright, I'll sort that out. Okay, are we done? Oh, now I've got to help this it was just this way this comic presented itself. It was like this guy's trying to bail out his girlfriend or his fling, and it's like as he's in the process of doing it, something else happens. At one point, a judge runs him off the roads and he threatens her, but then she draws a gun on him, and then he's trying to get away from her. Then at some point he has to clean out an infestation at a restaurant. It's like all this shit just keeps happening to him, and it's like, oh, I just want to bail out my girl, you know, kind of thing, and it's really funny. Now, I was sort of picking up books because I'll just read everything on my tablet, but I read the first issue of this when it was first releasing and really enjoyed it, and they had the book today and I thought, I really want the book. Batman 89. This is the what if Batman returns and think that Harvey Dent becomes Two-Face, Batgirl shows up, and just it's like a what if for that movie instead of the way it went. And when I read the first issue, I didn't realise what it was going to be about. I thought we were just seeing things that we didn't see in the movie, and when I realised what was going to happen, I'm like, oh, sign me up. So awesome, got the book. Alright everyone, I picked up a new figure and I was so excited when I'd seen it on the shelf. See, there's been a few figures of this character and they've done a mashup with another franchise, and it looked really cool, but I thought, I'm not really worried about picking any of them up. But then today, this one showed up and I was like, oh, I'm getting it. So first things first, we need a change. I picked up a Johnny Lawrence figure from Cobra Kai in his Eagle Fang Karate outfit. Now, there was a figure with the Cobra Kai logo and everything, but I thought, I'm not too fussed about that. But when this was on the shelf, I was like, oh, I want it, because I just love the joke in the show. So I don't want to do spoilers, but in the show at some point Johnny loses control of Cobra Kai, so then he takes his students, you don't want to work with Creed and stick with me, what he does is wrong. It took me all this time to realise that his way is not the right way, so he forms here another dojo and he named it Eagle Fang Karate. And just one of his students was like, but eagles don't have fangs. Shut up. It was just really funny, and I really like the logo, and I haven't seen the recent season yet where he teams up with Daniel with Miyagi-Do, and I don't know if he's still sticking with that, but I just thought I really want it, and I really enjoy the show. I remember watching the first episode, and yeah, I fell in love with it. Watched season 2, then season 3. Still yet to watch season 4. Cannot wait. Get into it. That to me is how you bring back a franchise. Don't reboot. Don't try and do another series of movies. Do a TV show. And I will say this, I was expecting more tournaments, more sort of competitions. It's pretty much just a high school drama kind of show. I mean, it focuses on Johnny and Daniel, yeah, with their feud, but you're also following a lot of the kids of the show, and it's pretty much Degrassi, I'll put it that way, and it's good. I mean, it's hooked me. I want to keep watching it, and every time I finish an episode, oh, I gotta watch one, like another episode. Almost bawled my eyes out when he met his old crew, and one of them had passed because he had cancer, and it was really creepy because then, like, a few months later, the actor of him also passed in real life, and it was just like, oh, it's just so awesome. So that's movies I need to rewatch at some point. The Karate Kid movies, I've seen the first one loads of times, the second one a handful of times, the third one I think I've seen it once. I can't really remember everything, but what I really like with the show is just all these older characters, well, not older I should say, but characters from the movies are showing up, and really awesome. I mean, the finale of season 1 when Creed? Oh, I forgot his name. When he showed up at the end, it's like, oh shit. And then had the rival in the second movie show up, and it looked like he still had a vendetta, and then had someone, you know, he's about to take out Daniel, he's like, honk. And he teaches him a really dangerous move. We're in a real tough time. I mean, which one am I supposed to be opening it? I will say, the end of season 2 got a bit ridiculous, like everyone having a showdown in the school, and yeah, that to me was a bit goofy. Stingray was cool though. I really like the character of Stingray. So a nice surprise was the girlfriend or the love interest in the first movie was showing up. And even the mum, when she showed up, I'm like, is that the same actress? And then I realised that she was in an episode of Drake and Josh, you know, Josh's Grammy, and I was like, I never noticed that before. Oh, we've got a nice stand for him. Really cool. Alright, we've got a number of hands so we can change them up. Got some batons. I think he used that at some point in probably season 4 I haven't seen yet. And there we are. The badass himself. Stop focusing on me. Focus on the legend. The legend, Johnny effing Lawrence. So I'm gonna go there. Really, really cool. Yeah, did a really good job in this figure. Oh my god, the other ones now. It's a really nice figure set. Oh, it's got some size as well. Really cool. Just, I mean, looking at the eagle face, I'm hoping he sticks with that group now. Like, it's a really cool sort of, you know, it's definitely a Johnny thing. He doesn't really think ahead. And I think that's what's really great. I mean, he was an asshole in the movie, obviously. But in this show, he's run down. It's like, and I love the reference, you know, it was an illegal kick. But then they addressed it, you know, oh, well, because Johnny and his crew were sort of, you know, doing some dirty moves. The judge let him off, you know, with the kick. But then, you know, at some moments there's just really, you know, you think, really, Johnny, you're an idiot.
No. I didn't call her a bitch. I said she was bitching at me. You're firing me because of that bitch?
Hold on, is that her husband? Let's see what this loser looks like. Look at that dumb face.
You're lucky my dad didn't kill you.
Yeah? You're lucky I didn't kill him.
I'm gonna tell him you said that.
Good. I want him to know.
Please join me in a moment of silence as we strive to end intolerance in our time.
Kick that pansy bitch in the face.
I'm gonna do it, you know. I think I might get I'm just gonna get Johnny. I don't think I'll get the other ones because I'm gonna be honest, I just watch it for him. I watch the show because of Johnny. He's a really cool character. Like, you hated him in the movie, but then you kind of feel bad for him, you know. They really tell a good story about his past, and, you know, it was how he was raised, and, you know, you can't take shit, and, you know, you let people walk over you, they'll do it for the rest of your life, and yeah, it's a really good show, and I like it. And the soundtrack is amazing. The show does a really good job of sort of bringing back, you know, if you think Stranger Things does a good job sort of bringing back some classic music of the 80s and all that, Cobra Kai doesn't hold back. It does, you know, there's so many bands now that I'm listening to that I had no idea about until that show. Like, example, Rat. I never heard of them until one episode, and I'm pretty sure it was at the end of an episode. It was Lay It Down, and I probably listened to that song 100 times in one night. I really loved it. Can't get him on the stand, but here, there he is on the stand. Oh! And with the headband, I didn't actually buy this just for this video. I've actually had it for a couple of years. I also got Daniel's one because I wanted to do, I think it was last year when I was doing my Halloween episodes of vlogs, and I thought I'd try and dress up for Halloween, and I ended up doing a Mario one instead. I got a full outfit, and I was just trying to get shirts. I think I tried to get a Cobra Kai shirt and something happened and I didn't end up getting it, but yeah, so I still got the headbands, and as I was ready to film the video, I'm like, where are those headbands? And I found them. I was like, Cobra Kai, represent. I forget how the quote goes, show no mercy. Alright everyone, that's an end to this episode of Collector's Zone Haul. A very Johnny Lyons impacted video. I love the show and I love the character. He's really cool in the show. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later.